Welcome, Professor.
Cerebros. Welcome back to another episode of Cerebros. I am your host, Greg Stone, comedian, man, and brother to the wolf, Joey Southside. Joey.
One love.
One love. You know him from the hardcore band The Banner. And our love, our third man. He is a man who knows how to hit record and turn on a camera.
It's my only job.
But goddamn do we love that motherfucker.
Goddamn right.
The ruby red. The king of the Nile.
Our producer supreme.
Jose Rubiani.
Yes.
God bless.
Thank you. Mwah.
All
That's
right.
us.
Well, we got some good news. We got some bad news. First off, how's everyone feeling?
I just ate, so I'm feeling friggin' incredible.
I knew this was going to be a problem. We had a giant sandwich. Are we going to be too sleepy?
I had a nice piece of fish, some
Yeah,
rice.
Good for
A
you.
really good cucumber salad. I love a cucumber salad.
Good for you. I ate a giant fucking chicken sandwich.
You did.
Like a son of a bitch. I want to make... Look, before this, we had some topics we're going to get into. I want to switch them up real quick because I really want to get into this. Can we do the unboxing first?
Let's do the unboxing.
'Cause it's very exciting for me.
Yes. Because Greg is a toy guy.
Yes. Jose, can you hand me that blue thing? That blue thing? You gotta kind of gotta...
So I have a question. So
Yes.
are you literally at the point in your life where you order so much shit off the internet you really don't know what's in that box?
I ordered multiple things. This is one of several things that's coming right now.
So you know the potentials.
I know the potentials. I'm not
Okay.
going to tell you guys the potentials.
No, of course not.
Because what fun is that?
Now what is this that's happening?
This is a thing I'm going to do so I could use a knife at the same time
You're going to use a knife?
to open the box.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
this
should
is-
be fine.
This isn't working.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, I could have told
Do
you.
you guys want hints? Do you guys want? I want you guys to take guesses.
Ooh.
Feel the weight. Oh, there goes my windscreen.
How about this? You give us.
Feel the weight.
Okay, hold
Feel
on.
the weight.
I want to get the
I
girth.
want you guys to get. We got to get some guesses. I'll show
Very
you.
light.
Okay.
It's a
Very
light
light. It
box.
might be more Asian clouds.
Ooh, wow, it's that light, huh?
Well, Asian Clouds, we were going to make that joke. Then we need to tell the people who are not Rad Dude Cast fans.
No, fuck them.
Okay.
Great.
Listen to the Rad Dude Cast.
Listen to every
Hell
episode
yeah,
of the
man,
Rad Dude
listen.
Cast and you get the joke.
Thanks,
Otherwise,
big bro.
don't front.
That's
Thanks,
how
big
you
bro.
promote.
Thanks, big
That's
bro.
how you cross promote.
That's
No,
big
you
bro.
make
That's
it,
big bro.
Okay,
you
yeah.
make it elite.
All right. So yeah, this is very light.
Very light.
I'm gonna go with a replacement cape for one of your Thor figures.
If he gets that right, I'm leaving.
How fucking specific was that?
I will fucking leave.
How fucking specific
This
was
will be
that?
the last episode with the wolf.
Tell
because
me.
I have nothing to
wanna
bring
know.
to the table.
I want to
Yes.
know right now. What
I
this
know
is.
what this is.
I want to know.
If it's
You
that,
didn't take your guess. Take your guess.
it's like probably like fake explosions or some shit.
No, well, thanks for caring. Thanks for giving a shit about this segment. Let's take a dick in. Let's take a dig in.
Yes.
Did he say let's take a dick
in?
Let's take a dick in.
Take a dig in.
Let's take a dick in, people. We are.
Careful with the knife, for God's sakes,
I'm
please.
excited.
Oh, the knife was backwards. Give me it right now.
No.
I am a better knifeman than you.
You are a better knifeman than me, but you're not a better opener
Did you
of
see
toys.
him do the backwards folding?
I
He's
did.
still got the knife
I'm
in
so
his
nervous.
hand. The blade is
God,
out.
he
Yeah,
has-
just chew it open, for God's sakes. That's what I need to call fucking mom. Well, Greg needs stitches. She'd be like, a knife again? Yeah. Him and his damn boxes. I swear to God, if it's a cape, don't take it out, because I will fucking leave. I will hop back in a hurricane and go to fuck back to Jersey.
I will say he's close.
Oh.
But closer than anyone ever thought. It is not a cape. It is not replacement for Thor. This is a little bat suit. There's a little bat suit that goes on my Mezco Batman to give him the original blue. And guess what? A little bat cape.
Ah, there was
So
a cape
he was
in there.
so fucking close.
And a belt. And a
And
utility
a
belt.
belt. And a utility belt and a little
Wow.
That is
Wow.
psychotic.
Yes. It is a replacement suit.
Oh
You
my
kinda
God,
nailed
it was
it.
That
so
is
close.
psychotic.
It's for this
Ooh.
Batman. But
Oh, wow.
it's for
show
this
it to the
Batman.
camera. Show it to the camera.
Oh yeah, it's for my Mezco Batman.
Can I see that when you're done?
Yes, it's fucking dope.
Why
That
would
is
you
dope.
take that cool uniform off and put that lame shit on there?
No, here's because you don't know what it looks like when it's fully done.
No, I do. It looks like Adam West, who looked.
No, it doesn't. This is a Jim Lee style. When
Jim Lee style.
when it's full tight, it's the dark blue.
Check out the bulge on this guy.
Yeah.
He's got a lot going on.
I'd like to
does
point
have-
out that last episode you thought it was weird that the comic showed his dong, and now you're
Yeah,
all
but this
about
is
his-
this is implied dong. This isn't gratuitous.
Oh, real quick, I
okay.
apologize. I do have to do something when we're
do you
done.
see the bulge on the
He's
bat?
got a great bulge,
The bat
man.
joint.
Yeah, it's the bat junk, bro.
Good
The
for
bat,
him, man.
yeah.
And look at that face. He's got he's. What's up with his? What is the
bat
expression
hog.
here?
Multiple heads he comes. It's a little
He's
frowny,
like-
a little frowny. Yeah.
It's a little-
It's not exactly a visual, so you still want to discuss. That's the Mezco Sovereign Knight Batman.
Listen, the fabric on
all
this
fabric.
suit is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. That's that's a premium figure right in your hand.
Yep.
That's not a Marvel Legend. That's not $20.
Don't spike it on the
That's
floor.
a fucking that's a $75 figure that I get a discount on because I do reviews on a podcast that doesn't exist.
Great.
So I have to do a review on this podcast.
This is a great figure.
Now it exists.
Right
You
now.
just brought it into existence. Yeah.
but the mouth,
Review it.
The
Review
mouth
it.
is a problem for me.
Why? He comes with multiple heads. They're
Okay,
away.
well, we'll throw this one in the garbage.
I love that. He's got the little horns.
No, it's not
I
the
like the little
horns.
horns.
Listen, nose up, great. But his mouth, he's got like this little
What? You have to explain that on the audio podcast.
I'm looking right into the freaking camera.
Yeah, but people
Okay.
are not everyone's
So
on
his
YouTube.
it's showing the top row of the front teeth,
Uh-huh.
but still a frown, and it looks like he's doing like if you were impersonating a hamster and going.
Sure.
That's what the face looks like. The eyes, the brows, the sculpt on the head, otherwise fantastic. The bat symbol on the chest, black, sculpted, ornate. A little more ornate than I would go, but I like it.
Joe does pretty good reviews.
There's
Yeah, You
decent.
lost your job.
The texture on the fabric is cool. It looks like the fabric from Justice League,
Yeah.
but there's also like little where the texture isn't to like
wrap it up.
outline the muscles.
It looks great. You're doing a great review. Let's wrap it up. This is not interesting.
He told me to do this review,
Yes.
right?
And I think you've done it enough that I got my discount worth it.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
can I try and get some free shit too?
They're not going to give it to you for free.
All right.
You
Well,
only get one, and I got it.
I want Clone Troopers anyway.
I'll get you one.
Sideshow Collectibles. Hi.
Holla at your
Great Batman, though,
boy.
right?
That is a fantastic Batman.
Yeah, and this guy's got me. I got the blue cape. Yeah, baby.
Now, is
That's-
that outfit from Mezco?
No, this is from this guy. I do want to shout him out because it's fucking great.
Yeah. Don't show his address.
Matt McDonald. You can get him on.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Who
Of
else
course.
but Matt McDonald?
No, he's a guy on Facebook who makes these unbelievable suits.
Also,
Wow.
Michael McDonald.
Who can't stop
What
Mike
a
McDonald?
lock.
That guy is.
God.
Did that guy not ever
Amazing.
write anything that wasn't a hit?
Yeah.
No, he didn't, and he won't, and I refuse to even hear anything else.
Oh.
You dance and cry.
Now these toys have come a long way from
Mhm.
toys of yore.
Yes.
Mhm.
Let me tell you a little something, Jose. Let me
Yep.
tell you something. If this was 20 years ago,
Yeah.
I'd say maybe 25 years ago, and they put out a black Batman like this, let me tell you what's not happening. Greg getting one.
Mm.
Joe is going to call it. He's going to get it. If Dad buys it for me anyway, because it's my birthday, Joe would have taken it.
Not true.
No?
No.
No, it's not true.
Is there an animal with that Batman?
He's a bat. It did come with he did come with a little drone, little bat drone, and lots of bat wings, and kryptonite fucking brass knuckles he came with.
Shut up.
I swear to God,
That's hard.
that's fucking hard.
That's hard.
Yeah, he carried a lot of heads. Awesome.
I wasn't.
I mean, this is a doll.
I
don't
didn't
care.
steal that much shit from you.
You demand. I was not allowed to choose. Joe would. He'd look at the back of the package where all the figures were listed
Preemptively, though.
Yes, and he would say, "I'm getting this one, this one, this one, this one. You can get whatever's left." And if I broke that law, Joe was allowed to then commandeer said figure, and it was now his.
Okay.
I was allowed to get the GI Joes. Joe got all the ones that came with animals.
Always.
I was.
I
allowed
let you get the dumb one with the dolphin.
the one with the dolphin. How much fun is a dolphin? Not fun.
I don't want no gay ass
I
dolphin.
gotta be in the tub. I'm in the tub. I use a dolphin. No, I'm using dick gun. That's what I'm doing.
Dick gun.
Yeah, come on, you know, maybe your GI Joes.
Wow.
Laying on your belly, you use your dick as a gun.
Wow.
You didn't do that?
No.
Oh, I would lay on my back in the tub, and then GI Joe would be playing on my belly, and then everyone would be like, "We gotta get to the laser cannon." That was my dick because I was little. You didn't do that?
No one did that.
I did that. I think Jose seemed like Jose may have done it. No,
Ruby.
I have never even.
no one did dick gun.
I'm actually upset that I didn't.
That's all you,
Yeah,
dog.
he
sounds
you,
great.
you are the innovator.
The balls were the seat of the gun.
This is way too much.
Yeah, the balls in the seat of the
Wow.
gun. G.I. Joe sits on the balls and he uses his dick cannon to shoot the other guys.
Like a beanbag chair.
and then I would,
Great.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Very
I'd piss all
comfy
over
for,
myself.
for artillery. Then you piss all over.
Well,
So that was Cerebros 2, everybody. Thanks for coming.
welcome to the child-friendly podcast, Cerebros.
Oh, boy.
Cerebros.
Yes.
Woo! This
ooh.
got real.
This is great.
Hey, it is real, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, so I ordered a fake Batman figure offline.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
It's a knockoff to put this suit on. It just didn't come because I'm going to keep him in the black. But
Yeah.
now I got a blue one too. I might
Cool.
sell this black one to somebody online, maybe for a premium price.
I love that.
Oh boy.
I love that you found like a mini seamstress online. A seamster.
Well, it's yes, this is a
Seamster.
male.
A seamist.
I met a
seamist.
yes, I met a female at the coffee shop though, and she was like, he charged you how much? He was like, I'll do that shit for $10.
Ooh.
Just as a friend, I was like, yeah, all right, girl. And then she disappeared.
Damn.
I'm mad.
Ice got her.
Just like
whoa.
Just like one of your step parents.
She was you can't really delete. Jose picked up his pen to actually, as if he was going to edit the
Because he's a
podcast.
fucking professional. That's
I
why.
want you to feel comfortable.
Did you do G.I. Joe growing up?
Not really. I did a little bit, but not really. I was more Transformers and X-Men.
See, we never got the Transformers. They were too expensive.
We
we had a few.
We had the main players,
We had Optimus Prime.
and you had Grimlock.
Oh, I had to have Grimlock.
Yeah.
There
The
was a
only
dinosaur. If there's a
There's a
dinosaur involved. Grimlock's still the greatest of all the Transformers.
Pretty awesome.
Never.
Yeah. That wasn't that
Optimus
the
Prime is the best. He's all
Optimus Prime
good.
is good.
And I loved, and everyone hated me for loving him, and I don't care. I love Rodimus Prime. I
No,
love
me-
Little
no.
Hot.
Oh, you
I
seem like such a
loved him.
Rodimus guy.
Of course, I'm a fan.
He's the Cyclops of Transformers.
No,
That's why.
He was a fun kid who became the leader, and no
I
one
liked-
believed in him. Everyone
I
hated
liked
him.
Hot Rod,
I liked Hot
but
Rod.
I'm
He
a
was
Grimlock
fun.
guy.
I was the cassette tape. The,
Oh,
fucking
no.
Soundwave?
Soundwave
Yes.
was my dude.
Soundwave was Joe's.
I loved Soundwave. I wanted every cassette.
You had all the cassettes. I don't think you actually had Soundwave though. Did you ever? I don't think you.
I
ever
think I acquired
actually
him
had-
late. I think I got him in like a garage sale. But I would give him all the good guy tapes and the bad guy tapes.
Yeah,
So
all
like,
tapes.
cause the what was the yellow and red one? The like boop beep boop or
Yeah,
some
it
shit.
was like
no one
Beat
cared.
Man.
Yeah.
But
Billy
he
Beat
had
Boy.
like a lion
Yeah.
and then like a
Fun.
yellow screech.
Yeah, yeah.
That was like, who cares? But I needed to have all of them.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
their animals.
Then Ravage.
Joe got all the animals.
Of course.
Ravage was so fun. Dude, did you ever see Beast Wars?
Yeah.
When
Beast
Ravage
Wars
showed up.
was incredible.
It was unbelievable.
Beast
great
Wars.
cartoon.
Beast Wars was like emotional. That was around the time where like cartoons were like it was like 3D, sure, but like around that time they had like emotional subplots
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
were teaching. Like I was
Beast
like,
Wars
why?
was great. Greg was an early adopter of Beast Wars. He
I-
got me into Beast
I
Wars.
love
would
that Uncle
argue-
Phil was Optimus.
Also, Optimus
Really?
Prime as a
Oh.
gorilla,
Yeah.
hard,
Awesome.
Super hard.
hard.
Optimus Primal.
Super Optimus
Go for it.
Primal.
Because I'll tell you, you know what I love?
Yeah,
love
how
it.
do you not have the entire show like just tattooed on your back?
I love a good gorilla
Oh.
in any
Yeah.
format. That's the best thing about comic books.
Yeah.
Comic books, there's just 19 gorilla characters. Their
Yep.
power is they speak English and they're a gorilla. And you know what? Every fucking time.
Yeah.
Agents of Atlas, Gorilla Grodd. I don't give a shit. It's a gorilla. I'm in.
G.I. Joe. They had every animal. They never had a gorilla.
So help me
They
God.
had a few monkey G.I. Joes. That would have been awesome.
No monkeys ever.
No monkeys.
Because monkeys are sketch. You can't
But
trust
you
a
put
monkey. Monkeys are
a monkey
very
with a
sketch.
bazooka? That's a fun toy.
Yeah.
Remember Barnyard
Yeah,
Commandos?
because you know what? Remember in that last Planet of the Apes movie where they had like the gorilla that was like a sellout. He was with the humans.
Yeah.
He
He
was
was
like pulling
dope,
the
though.
he was
He
pulling the
was-
machine gun and shit.
was.
I'm like, that's a hard ass gorilla right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he's
you missed-
also a poser.
Maybe you missed the reference I just dropped.
I missed it.
Barnyard Commandos.
Oh,
Remember that Christmas?
glorified squeaky toys.
They were
that
squeaky
we
toys.
loved.
Yeah. It was like a sheep, a cow. It was all barnyard animals that someone just put fucking cannons on.
Yeah, we had great.
they were like, fuck it,
fucking-
sell 'em.
We had great fucking taste in toys, but also there was some hack trash that we adored. Remember the food? There was like donuts that came with swords and
Yes.
shit, and we were like, we need all of these
What were
fucking
they called? It
things.
was like Food Warriors. Same
So-
shit.
Yeah, it was like
It was like a hamburger with a knife.
yeah, it was a fucking.
I love the
nightmare.
cocaine the 80s toy makers was on.
I was like, I
They were
don't-
like, fuck it, sell it to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit that you get in a quarter machine now
Yeah.
was a full size blister pack at Toys R Us
Yeah,
when we were
man.
fucking kids.
We
right
ring-
next to Ninja Turtles and Bionic Commando, and like just
Yeah.
then there's the fucking sheep with a fucking Gatling gun on his head, cause same shit.
Ring Raiders. Do you remember Ring Raiders?
I remember the name.
Ring Raiders were little airplanes that went on your head as rings, and
you just went like
fly
this
them.
and shit. You were chasing.
Yeah, it's
oh,
fun.
They were, and you could get the big at Christmas time. After they were already out, you could get the wrist thing with the that made the
Yeah.
fucking, and you would just run around and just punching each other with jet planes.
Or
Hard.
you were just punching me and I was running away.
You're such a little bitch. Let
I
it
am a
go.
little bitch. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm
Let
letting
it
the world
go.
know. The reason I have this podcast is to let you know that you were the best and worst big brother.
First of all, you are tough now.
I
and
am
you're
strong
hard
because of you.
and strong because I've made you strong.
You ever hear this?
I am your bane. I threw him down in that fucking pit. He came out of mad.
Yeah, literally put me in a hamper and kicked it down the steps. He put me in a hamper and said, this is what he said. He goes, you're in a TIE fighter. Kicked it. He goes, I'm Luke Skywalker. I don't know what he said. Kicked the thing down the stairs. A miracle to God, I am alive.
He came out of that fucking hamper a man.
That son of a bitch.
I picked him up over my head and I broke his back over my
Oh.
knee.
I guess this is the perfect time.
And he learned to be a ninja.
This is the perfect time, Jose, for you to hear the story. The story of the rabbit battle beast. Let me tell it if you don't mind.
No, by all means.
Finally.
We had battle beasts. Remember battle beasts?
Collect every one of these
Yes.
incredible heat creatures.
They
Battle
were
for fun.
Little animals,
Just every
minimal
animal.
articulation. They had little stickers on them. You touch the sticker, it would turn earth, wind, fire. That's how you
Rock,
know who would
paper,
win.
scissors.
Bullshit.
Sure.
Some old bullshit.
Yeah.
I had one that was a rabbit, and goddamn did I love it.
Oh, he loved it.
I walk outside. I look at my brother. I go, "Hey Joe, what are you doing?" He's going, "Digging a hole." And I go, "What's the hole for?" And he goes, "Give me that." Takes the rabbit, throws it down the hole. I swear to God, it must have been 6 feet. 6 feet. Only arms like this. My brother, my Morfan's brother,
I
with
was
his
to the
Michael
shoulder.
Phelps arms.
I was to the shoulders in dirt.
No human can reach down this hole. I remember it was just long enough for me to touch it with the longest finger,
The
not
saddest
enough
finger.
to get it to the wall to hook up, and then I pulled my hand out, and Joe just filled it with dirt. Filled it with dirt. Never again could it be found. I tried to re-dig it out. It was in hell. He just sent it to hell. Now,
I can't have any brother of mine playing with no gay-ass rabbit.
hey, come on, buddy.
Not that kind of gay.
I know.
Not two hot, naked dudes rubbing and kissing.
Enjoying
and,
their lives, and we
with
love
the
it.
abs? With with the shiny abs?
Give me a shiny ab any day. Hell yeah, lube me up, baby.
No, like you're gay. That kind of gay.
I know what you're talking about.
The way big brothers call their little brothers gay.
That being said,
He was crying.
That being said,
Dude, all I pictured was like Greg all the way at the top and the rabbit like looking up with a little bit of light and it's going, please. And Greg, I can't reach you. And I went, fucking dirt, bitch.
Jose, now I need to finish this story off
Sorry.
because as tough and hard as Joe is, listen to this. His wedding, the day we shall not talk of. The day of the damned.
First of all, my wedding was incredible.
It was. We had a great time. We had
Yeah.
a great time. I'm Joe's best man. I'm not going to talk about the speech because it was unbelievable.
What? No. The single greatest best man speech ever written and performed.
Yes.
It is recorded somewhere. I don't know where. I haven't seen it.
Greg, you killed at Tom's wedding too. Greg
me a
just
wedding
goes
speech.
from wedding to wedding.
Yeah.
Just slaughters and leaves.
He got a standing ovation.
Dude, people
At
were
our best man
laughing.
speech.
People were crying.
Oh my god.
The whole thing. The whole gamut.
Sure.
That being said, Joe pulls me outside. He goes, "Thanks for being my best man. I'm going to give you a gift." He gives me a box. I open the box. In the box is filled with dirt. I go, "What the fuck is this?" Pull the dirt out. He rebought the rabbit.
Get out.
Only God knows if
Actually,
it was the
what happened
original.
was the new lady that lived in our old house, I said, can I just dig in the lawn? I gave her $100. I dug the hole up. I found a rabbit. I rinsed him off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I still have
That's
it.
not true at all.
I don't care.
I got that shit off
We
Amazon.
have fun with our stories.
Yeah.
That was great.
We enjoy our words.
Yes.
Yes.
No one
thank
would
you.
have believed that shit.
No, of
That's
course not,
awesome.
because it was in a plastic bag in the dirt, which was like,
Yeah.
oh, we actually did this.
I know, because I didn't want it to be dirty.
Yeah.
Because I became like a toy guy like later on. And I'm like, no,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't get it dirty.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually, true story, I actually bought two. The first one I got, the sticker didn't work.
Oh,
No.
really?
Yeah.
That's fucked. You should return that shit.
No, I did. I took it. I did something with it.
Yeah. You melted
He
it.
buried
It was
it.
not-
So I honestly, like, I love my brother, but, like, he was so strict with the figures we were allowed to get. So Joe would get Ninja Turtles. He got the Foot Clan guys. Could I play with them? Not
Foot
only would
soldiers.
he not let me play with the Foot Soldiers, he would take them to bed with him and put them in his pillow.
Under the pillow in the case.
So that I couldn't play with them when he went to sleep.
Well, if I didn't think you would play with them wrong, I would have let you play with them. Also, the Ninja Turtle Foot Soldier, one of the coolest fucking. It was like,
Yeah.
like almost like a gorilla zombie punched over with the long arms.
Yeah,
the
they were-
first,
The first iteration of
Iteration
They were
of
they were a
Ninja
little
Turtles.
thick. Yeah.
People always
Yeah.
ask me, they go, "Greg, why do you collect action figures?" And I go, "Because I'm 37 and no one can tell me no.
yeah,
I can
because
get all
now
the
he
animal-
can't take them from me.
And I sleep with all of them. I have every Spider-Man ever made. Check out my cloak. You see my cloak and dagger?
Don't
That's
show
a
me.
Capes in
I'm
my
bury
butt.
that shit right now. I will bury that shit.
G.I. Joe was, I think, hands down, one of the best toys ever made.
G.I. Joe was our big one too.
They were awesome.
G.I. Joe, we hung with them a long time.
We stuck we through the toxic waste guys.
Yes.
The toxic
we
Avengers.
made it-
we were out of ideas.
Oh, no, you're talking about toxic waste
we-
G.I. Joes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
made
G.I.
it to
Joe
the
was
mechs.
purely-
We
yes.
made it to the mechs. Like we
Yeah.
were.
We
they
made
were
them
going-
animals.
Oh,
They were space.
shit got real weird. At the
Yeah.
end. There was like Street Fighters happening. Like we didn't know. Like shit
Yeah.
got crazy, and we're like, we're just gonna tough it out.
When I sell my first TV show,
Great.
I know that there's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go online.
Buy
I'm gonna buy
every single one.
No, I'm going to buy my brother the Defiant Spaceship Command
No,
Center.
no, I can't cry.
You can't cry on the podcast
Wait.
or in real life?
Are you
I
talking
won't
about-
cry. I will cry.
Are you talking about the original base? It was like a dome.
It wasn't a
No,
dome.
no. It was like a blue tank
Oh.
that was gigantic
Yes.
that had a double spaceship.
Yes.
It was a
and a working crank so it would go upright.
It was nothing. It was not. It was literally nothing that you could play with. It made no sense.
It's huge.
It was just a space shuttle launch on tank treads.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And we saw it in like fucking. It was like Channel or Staples.
Oh,
and I remember it was like 100. But we
I
were.
don't think it was Staples.
Staples wasn't around then, but it was like whatever that. It was like a store like that.
Yeah.
And they were just
Like
like
a
they were like,
Caldors?
fuck it, we're selling GI Joe too. It was like the
Yeah.
Christmas, and I remember Joe going, "Mom, please," and she just goes, "Hell no."
Yeah.
Like, it was like
Yeah.
it was like
Hell to the fucking no.
Yeah, it was like so much, and was unable to ever attain it. So one day when I sell my TV show,
You're gonna.
I will be purchasing one for Joe. and
That's
he can
I'm
play
gonna
with
go,
it. I know.
And
With
I'm gonna-
all original parts.
This is exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to go, I hate it, you gay. That's exactly how that's going down.
The
Yeah.
comic book shop across the street currently is selling the Terror Dome for $250
From the Ninja Turtles?
from GI Joe. The one
That
he's
I
talking
had.
about.
I had the
circle-
Terror
Oh,
Dome.
the circle that came with the little red
I had
bat.
that.
And,
I had that, and someone took it from me.
took a shit in it. Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Who
about
did
shit
it?
in
Yeah, right. That's what that.
Someone-
that had the little thing that opened up.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that.
How did someone take it?
Was
from
that
you?
Wild Weasel? Was Wild
Yes.
Weasel in that?
Yes.
Because
he came
Wild
with,
Weasel also drove the Rattler, right?
Yes, but Wild Weasel also drove the. What the
like
fuck was it
wasn't
called?
a rocket? Or
It was
something
the
that came
red
out of it?
The bat.
ship,
It was
which
the something bat.
wasn't called the Bat. I know it off the top of my head. I can't fucking think of it. And this is making me furious because it's my thing.
And it was cool because it had the spiky.
Fire Bat.
Oh, it wasn't the bat.
You were right. I'm fuck me then. But
I don't
yes,
fucking.
I know. But you almost. Yeah, we weren't 100% correct, and we're only doing 100% correct on this podcast.
Oh, well, this is going to be a real problem.
Welcome to Cerebros, a 100% factual podcast.
Yeah, Cerebros, 100% correct.
100%.
If it's not right, it is now. We'll make it right.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. You see that upstairs? I have the
Tomahawk. We had at least
Tomahawk.
4 of these.
We did not. I did. That was.
No,
mine.
that's true. You had at least 4 of them.
Yes.
Because you were a big.
Well, no, because my dad had an alcohol problem, and he bought me one. And then, because Dad bought me one, and he was drunk, but he was like a fun drunk. He was just buying his toys.
It wasn't
And
like a
then
sad drunk.
He got it for me again, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got this, but I'll take 2." And he bought me 3. I was just mixing a martinis. Like, I could use another Tomahawk, Dad. Lifeline needs a ride.
Lifeline.
Lifeline was awesome. Never used a gun.
The best was the side guns. They were like, so you could like put the guy on the side.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
Hell
my
yeah.
favorite jet, the Rattler.
The Rattler is the best.
Oh, classic Rattler.
Pointing the things off screen. Let me point.
Yes.
Just look it up. It's
You
a
could just
A10
do it.
Warhawk.
Do it with the thing.
Don't, because we took
Now
so
you're
long to.
fucked it up. You could have just put it right
That's
back.
it, right there. And that's the
Tomahawk. Show the Rattler. Everybody
did.
knows the Rattler.
I showed them. I showed them.
It is.
Jose, let me know when we get him back on. Yeah,
All right.
the Rattler was awesome. I bought that. That's the 25th anniversary. I bought it at
Remember,
Target.
I had the Stealth.
The Stealth was also another GI Joe toy that was super big.
Yeah, but it was cool.
couldn't
They had
fly it.
a lot
But
of
the coolest
big
thing
toys.
in
like big.
hindsight, the coolest thing about the Stealth, the driver for the Stealth was
called the
Ghost Wolf or Ghost Hawk or Ghost something.
Can you Google it? What was the It's called the Phantom. I think was the name of the plane.
Yeah.
What is this again? This was
GI Joe.
the Stealth.
Stealth plane.
Maybe the Phantom? Yeah.
It was called Phantom. He was called a Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Ghost. I think it was Ghost
He was like,
Rider.
because I remember being like, Ghost Rider. There's another guy going. There's another Ghost Rider somewhere else. You
but
can't
he
be
was
doing.
cool.
Super cool. And it was like a huge plane that only fit 2 people.
Yeah, it was gigantic.
You know what I always wanted?
what?
And I never got it. I would get it now. Was the Night Raven. It was the black plane that was. It had like another little plane on top of it, and it had that really cool fucking Cobra.
That's the one I'm talking about. That
Yes,
was the
we never had that. I don't think.
No, but he had that cool driver.
Yes, but you're talking about the stealth plane. Was
the
something
stealth plane
else.
was like it was almost like a teardrop shape,
yes.
but in reverse.
It was huge. Yeah.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
the most underrated fighter jet for GI Joe, the Conquest X-30.
Let me tell
The
you.
forward-pointed X-wing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a plane with the forward point
with the
wings.
mean face.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
that was fucking bitching.
By the way, it was named Ghost Rider. He was named Ghost Rider. One word.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
hard,
Yeah.
hard.
Stealing Marvel shit.
Check that
from
design out.
themselves.
He was sick.
You know what the secret though of the GI Joe toys was how. No, you're fine. I had you.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
It
Don't
seems
worry.
like it's tilted.
I'm on
The
it.
Secret of the G.I. Joe toys.
Secret of G.I. Joe toys was the rubber band thing in the middle.
The O-ring.
The-
That's what
the
we were
O-ring.
making before. It was called the
The
O-ring.
O-ring.
Well, you got to hit
The
the screw
O-ring
in the
broke.
back with the
Yeah.
glasses screwdriver.
Every other toy sucked compared to that one. I loved playing with the little X-Men toys. It was cool, but they weren't nearly like I would eventually default back to my G.I. Joe toys.
Because full
Wasn't a big-
articulation.
Yes.
Wasn't a big G.I. Joe guy, but
Fully
I loved
posable.
the toys were so I was like, yeah. And they
Yeah.
were smaller too, didn't care.
And he
Then Marvel, they came. Then I remember I bought my first. It was a Spider-Man. It was full size, but it had the rubber band in the
There was
middle.
an O-ring
There was a-
Spider-Man?
You know what's-
There was
that's
a,
crazy.
There
like,
was a fully. It was the first fully
Yes. I think it was
posable
a
Spider-Man.
Because you got all
way
these
back.
all these Legends in Black series, like G.I. Joe been doing that shit
Yeah.
from the
Full
jump.
articulation.
They were like only the 3-inch. What is it? 3/4
Pioneers. They
or
were like
something?
real small.
Well, the
Yeah, they were
Spider-Man
like-
Classics figure was the first 30 points of articulation figure, which like you give him ankle swivel. They give him
Yes,
ab
it
But
had
crunch.
G.I.
ankle-
Joe,
it
G.I.
had
Joe
the-
had that from the beginning.
It
didn't
had
have
the
ankle
one.
swivel,
It
and
had
it
the
didn't have
one
wrist,
hand
yeah.
like
Oh,
this.
but no one. Fuck the ankle swivel. Who gives a shit about? I'm saying
So you can make him kneel.
Nobody else had that shit.
No,
And
they were,
shit came-
they were great articulation.
and shit came out after that was still cool.
No one ever beat G.I. Joe in vehicles.
No.
Star
No.
Wars,
Yeah.
maybe.
No.
Close, but
no.
not.
G.I. Joe.
Star Wars had awesome vehicles, but they had like a few. G.I. Joe just hit you with shit.
Yes. The Bug.
I was just gonna say that friggin' amphibious
love the
tank with the
Bug.
bubble on it
Yeah, it was this weird underwater car thing.
made no sense.
Yeah.
It was like it was a weird shape.
Some guy did mushrooms. It was like, fuck it. Just started drawing.
It's a tank. It goes underwater. It's got
Yeah.
a bubble. Fuck it.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why G.I. Joe is great. I'm going to bring this up right now. And of course, Joe is going to stand and cheer for this.
Bring it home. Bring
I
it
will.
home.
Greatest piece of G.I. Joe? Cobra, the terrorists were like, we need to fucking team up with someone. Who are they teaming up with? A biker gang from Florida. Just a bunch of psychos.
That was just Mad Max villains.
Mad Max villains.
Australian biker gang that just was just like Thunderdome.
Yeah, the Dreadnoks.
Oh,
And then the lore behind this.
Yeah.
They had not Tarmac, Zartan.
Zartan.
Zartan's was the guy who killed Storm Shadow's fucking sensei. So that's why Storm Shadow was undercover the whole time to kill Zartan. And it's like, yo, that shit's wild.
is that what it was?
Yes.
I thought-
And then he became brainwashed by Cobra Commander.
Because I thought what it was Storm Shadow joined Cobra to kill Snake Eyes because he thought Snake Eyes killed Silent
but
Master.
then found out
Is it
later.
Silent Master?
Or Stick? No, that's Marvel.
No, Stick is Stick.
Man,
Stick is Daredevil. Isn't it
yes,
Daredevil?
yes. It
But
might be
Snake Eyes was
or
Silent
some
Master,
shit.
I thought.
Yeah, it might be. I have the figure. I can't remember.
Vaguely.
I'm not 100% right on Cerebros, but do their own research, people.
We are 100% correct
We are always.
every time.
Yes.
100%.
And then he found out it was Zartan who did it.
Yeah.
And that's when he
And
went
that's when
with
he-
the white suit with the
gray Tetris.
With the gray Tetris.
Oh my God! What with that compact bow?
Yes. They
Oh.
always want to make Storm Shadow
I
bad.
still think about
I
it.
love good guy Storm Shadow.
When that Storm Shadow came out, that was a fucking game changer. That he had the hood up.
Yes.
It was like a hood, but it wasn't tight like the old ninjas. It was a new one. He had the face covered,
Yep.
gray Tetris
It's like a
design.
hoodie.
He had the fucking rope around him. He
It
had
was
a
like a
sick
hoodie.
backpack.
Came with a claw.
Oh,
With a
the
Wolverine
fucking
claw.
Wolverine! Oh, he
That's
was so
awesome.
good.
It was so awesome.
The coolest Storm Shadow.
The coolest.
And then the Storm Shadow after that sucked dick.
What was the Storm Shadow?
It had like
after that?
weird black coming up. The suit shape was vaguely the same, but it was like black.
Oh,
that
with
faded-
it's like a faded black.
Oh.
That was when they tried to put like action moves into the Storm Shadows. Like one they could give him like an action
no.
chop. It was
Ah,
lame.
I hated that. Can we all agree that those were the worst figures?
Trash.
Anything that had like a one-time action that it was like
Yes.
this one flips and you would like
Yeah.
cock it sideways and it would just flip.
But
Just how much fun is
adversely,
flipping one
Yeah.
time.
adversely, we all gave a pass to those WWE figures.
That's because most wrestlers have one good move.
But I'm saying those figures were trash, and we needed them.
Yes.
Because they were the only thing they were doing. They didn't
Because
have
do
good
you
offense.
guys I don't know if you guys are old enough. I know Greg is. Before those, wrestling figures
they sucked.
were 8 inches tall. Nothing had a joint.
No, the
hard
rubber guys was
rubber.
big.
yeah.
I'm not. No, before those.
It was
They were
literally just
they were,
a mold.
Yeah, they were
It
like
was just a
7
mold.
feet tall, solid rubber, one post, and you would just hit each other with these hard rubber things that hurt
Yeah.
until the limbs would break off, and then
Or a dog would
power
chew.
up. There was a metal wire
Exposed
inside
metal.
because
Exposed
then it went
wire.
from bludgeon to stab,
yeah, yeah.
and it
Every-
was a nightmare.
Every wrestling figure came with a shiv inside.
Yeah,
All right, I want to get back to G.I. Joe, but I want to take a
Sorry.
quick aside.
Okay.
Most underrated action figure / TV show, in my opinion is Captain Power.
Captain Power hard.
Let me tell you about
Hard.
Captain Power,
Tell
Jose.
him. Hard.
If you do not remember.
Hit me with it.
Captain Power was spaceships that you shot at the television, the TV show you were watching, and the TV show would shoot back, and it would have an ejector seat that would explode the fucking spaceship. Take that. Now have that. That's a fucking great toy.
Wow.
Now the TV show was, each episode was like $1 million.
Live action.
Live
Oh my
action.
God.
First ever CGI villain was the guy Sauron, which terrified me to the bone. Written by J. Michael Straczynski.
Wow.
Yes.
And the bad guys looked like fucking the Borg almost. They were like,
it was terrifying.
it was so scary.
Oh,
So good.
so awesome, so fucking cool.
You'd be like flying in front of the TV, and all of a sudden you go, oh, I'm dead. I lost this TV show.
I lost to a TV show. Last episode, they kill the second main character, who was this female who was badass, dies for real. As a child, cried my eyes out. I watched it again a few years ago.
He's a nightmare.
Dude, it was awesome.
I love him. That show
What
is
an
great.
underrated show.
Also, whenever I think of Captain Power, I immediately think of Starcom. Remember Starcom?
Don't get me started on Starcom.
With the
I love magnets.
Oh, the figures were super articulated but small.
But small.
And everything was magnetically powered but sick. Most of the shit come with more than one figure?
I think you get a couple of figures. With
Oh,
them.
so Greg had this big white one.
The white ship.
that had an awesome.
You push the back and it would unload.
It had
Zzz,
a tank.
zzz, would unload.
I had a black one that didn't have a tank, but the thing would drop down when
Yes.
it landed, which is great because you could do like landings. When you land and it comes down and the men all come out and you're
Yeah.
like fucking Normandy Beach.
guns.
Oh, I love killing shit.
I'm gonna hit you with another one after this, but I want to explain something about our mother, which is really funny. Mom always got
here's
Joe
a
the
hard
black.
left.
Joe always got. Mom knew. She was like, I get Joe the thing that's black. I get Greg the thing that's white. She like raised us
Wow.
yin and yang as
Yeah.
if the balance.
Mom made me go.
Wow.
Yes.
Your mom
Yes.
was the ancient one, apparently.
Yes.
She knew.
You
Wow.
may have been a little too old for this, but another great cartoon/toy series was, what the fuck? Why am I blanking?
Oh, boy.
They were mech warriors. The whole
Oh.
thing was that they were in these. You're gonna know it. They would get in these Exo Squad.
Oh God!
Exo
With the
Squad.
slave clones that they made.
Yes.
Oh, it was so good.
And the slaves got up to rebel, and the whole thing was like this rebellion,
A war.
about
And the bad guys were the good
slavery.
guys.
Yes.
And then I remember the last episode because they're all in these mechs, all right? And they're hooked into the mechs. The mechs would hook into your neck,
Yeah.
not in the cartoon. And you talk back and forth with the mechs, like back and forth. The very last episode,
Bronsky.
yes, the very last episode, Bronsky gets rid of his mech. It sinks into this mud, and without
Lava.
the connection, the mech says, "Goodbye, Bronsky." And oh!
It sacrificed himself. It sacrificed himself.
Because you didn't know they could talk without the thing, but they talked because they knew.
Yeah.
He was connected on another level.
So deep.
Great
See, it's
show.
that stuff.
Why
love,
am I
like,
fucked up? Yeah. Because J. Michael Straczynski was writing my fucking cartoons and everyone was dying.
There was some heavy
That's why we're great
stuff, man.
storytellers.
Yeah, that's
why
right.
we're great storytellers.
There was heavy episodes of
Exo
like even,
Squad was the shit.
Yeah.
God damn, those were cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch
Shit.
the Batman the original cartoon?
No,
Are you
what?
talking about Batman the Animated Series? I've
Animated
never seen
series.
it.
What are you
yes.
talking about?
Yes.
Batman.
Wait.
how you saying
Batman the TASM? Was it the TASM?
Fantastic.
What?
Son of a
I don't know
bitch.
what
Was
he's
there a
talking about.
cartoon like
I
that?
hate
They
you
never
guys
did a
so
Batman
much.
cartoon.
I've
I saw that
never-
Batman. It was a few years ago.
Oh,
That's
the
good.
one a few years ago with the like kind of like
Yeah,
Asian
that was,
looking
like,
head.
fun. Yeah, that was
Man,
fun.
I love a
That's
good
what I
cartoon and I love Batman.
Quit the podcast.
Tell me about it. That was the first time he ever got both of us. He was like this. He's like, fuck, it's two of them.
I'm not ready.
Because I can't do two.
Yeah.
I can't do both.
The Clayface episode.
Oh, with the rain?
Yeah.
No, we
come
can't
on.
talk about it. I can't. I
Come on,
can't.
Sam.
I can't talk about it.
Clayface and then Mask of the Phantasm.
No,
Like-
the animated series was what I meant
Batman.
No, I know.
Taz.
Taz.
Batman the Animated Series is by far one of the greatest cartoons ever
That
made.
w-
That's why I didn't even bring it up.
The
because it's
Clayface?
known.
It's just
by.
like
It is known.
It is
man.
known.
The
It is
Clayface.
known.
A road.
The Clayface episodes. I was just like
That's not
sitting
even
there. I
what-
was
I
just
wish I knew what the real title was because all I go is, what's the Clayface
It was like
episode?
it was like two. It was 2 parts or was it 3?
and apparently there's a couple good Clayface episodes, but
Yeah.
the one
Every time
where
he
he
showed
just
up.
kills himself in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time Clayface showed up, I was just like, oh, good. I'm crying now.
Yeah.
Like,
How about
oh,
Mr. Freeze. The Mr. Freeze
Yeah, that
episode
one was
is
number one. Yeah,
like
yeah,
unbelievably heartbreaking and
yeah.
amazing.
But you
Holds
walked
up.
into it. But you walked into the Dr. Freeze one going, oh, this is just going to be really emotional and sad.
Fair.
The Clayface, you're just like, it's a monster who has a heart. You're just like, what's happening? His origin is terrible. Yeah. Yeah, that one was like, yeah,
So
those
good.
were good. But
yeah, we've
those
seen
are the
it.
best. That's a.
We had television,
You son
so
of a bitch,
Back
yeah.
to G.I. Joe.
sorry.
No. This is all part of the game.
100%
That's right.
correct.
I want to get back into G.I. Joe because we want to go to a few places. One,
Yeah.
the thing I'm furious about right now, Hasbro owns the rights. They won't make what we want, which is 6-inch G.I. Joe action figures. They won't make, they're blowing they have this whole thing, but they won't make it, I think, because of the guns. The movie's blue. How do we save
Yes.
G.I. Joe? Cerebros, how do we save G.I. Joe?
No, you do a new animated series for adults, not adults, but older. You know, like a
The
PG-13
sexual
and up.
Adult G.I.
Shooting, like real shooting, real
Yeah.
fucking. Because listen, I don't hear this bullshit. Because these little kids,
Netflix.
these little kids are watching these fucking anime where people are getting butchered, killing themselves. I don't even need that much. We
No.
could do a kick-ass GI Joe cartoon.
Yeah. Have them fight bats. They're robots. You can kill 1,000,000 robots.
No.
I like
Yes,
bats.
I love a good bat. Remember, it had like the hologram kind of
Yes,
chest
I
thing that
have
showed
them
the
right over
gears?
here.
Oh, I love a
Hang
good
on.
bat.
Keep talking.
Oh boy.
That's what you need to do. Just a new series, even a limited series, because cartoons now are way more mature. You know, they're
Yeah.
good. Like you could do a good. Like they just did that one recently, where like like Cobra Commander like nuked London to start off with, but it was
that one was
super
really
short.
hardcore.
But they could do
Was that on Cartoon Network? I think it was on Cartoon Network.
because
that
everyone our age would watch that shit
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah.
Immediate.
one.
Resolute.
Yes, Resolute.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe Resolute. That's what
it.
it was.
That's it.
It was awesome.
It
Yeah.
was awesome.
It was.
They could do that with a quickness. And say it's
Dude,
not for kids.
You just put it on Netflix. They're doing
Netflix.
all that shit on. Do it on Netflix.
I think G.I. Joe deserves to be a series.
It
more.
deserves
like, it needs
to be.
like
yeah.
it needs to be like a TV show.
Give it like a-
Paul Paul
Yeah,
Dini,
Give
get him
me-
on it.
Give me like a 7. Listen, all I need is like a 5, 6, 7 episode arc, beginning to end. That's a season. Next season, something else. Like it's fine. Write some shit because everyone our age are writers
Yeah.
now, and they
Yeah.
all like GI Joes.
Yeah.
Loved.
Yeah.
Let me say this: we're a military force that does not. We don't tell you what to do. I love this. What do you do good? That's what, you're a football player. Well, you're now Captain Gridiron. You're a football playing.
I love
we're
that
gonna-
Captain Gridiron.
Yeah.
Is how he came in.
You have football grenades
You
because we like you for you.
Are you-
Are you an NFL player? Are you the refrigerator
Are
Perry?
you William Refrigerator Perry? Because now you're fighting for the
You're a
country.
soldier.
Yeah.
They took everyone who had special powers and
What
made
wrestler?
them that G.I. Joe.
Hacksaw? No. Who was?
Wrestler. There was multiple. You want
You mean Roddy Piper, who was a
Oh,
part
yeah.
of Cobra?
Yes.
I love
The greatest
God.
heel
Yes.
of all time. They said, we're going to make Roddy Piper, we're going to make you a G.I. Joe. Goes, the fuck you are. Cobra forever.
Yes.
Yes, and he trains.
He trains them
He trains
to
them.
fight.
Why? And also, Sergeant Slaughter was the good guy version.
That's
That's
Sergeant
right,
Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant-
He had his gang,
How
the
did you
Marauders.
forget about Sergeant
How?
Slaughter?
Yeah, you're right.
I love Sergeant Slaughter.
I know, but it's funny that you remembered Roddy Piper, which literally didn't even happen in a show.
Yeah, it
happened
came
just on
after.
happened on a Comic-Con exclusive.
I
but
love
you
Sergeant
forgot about your
Slaughter.
favorite
Yeah,
Sergeant
my
Slaughter.
favorite. I became a Sergeant Slaughter guy for wrestling
Yeah.
because of the cartoon.
Yeah.
And then that whole Iraq thing happened, and it was a weird time for me.
But
That's not-
when he went face, when he turned,
you
he
were
turned
such a
babyface.
Sergeant Slaughter guy.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was still heel, and Hogan was face.
I was camel
That was
clutching.
weird.
I was Cobra clutching everyone.
Also,
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
fact, Jose, you've met him, but our stepfather in his prime
Looked like Sergeant
looked,
Slaughter.
talked, and acted exactly like Sergeant Slaughter.
Ah,
Exactly. He would come in and go,
camouflage all day.
6 o'clock, quitting time. Line up. Out of your cots and in your socks. He used to yell
Yeah, no.
military shit
It was
at us.
and it was like, who the fuck is Sergeant Slaughter? Like, it's you.
It's you,
You.
dummy. Wore the same hat.
Yeah.
I love George.
Yeah.
How come you didn't put Hogan over?
G.I. Joe, huh?
Yeah.
So,
Well, George, remember my first Christmas. I don't know if I told this last week. He
No.
got me GoBot. He got me a pack of GoBots. And I went, it was the first Christmas when he was there. I went to hug him, and he put his hand on my head, and he went, "Men don't hug."
True story.
Yeah,
Jesus.
true fucking story.
And you know
between
what?
between
He stuck-
Joe
he
and
stuck by
George,
that.
I don't know how you're not just a
Hey,
murderer.
I'll hug
A
him.
murderer.
I'll hug him all the time.
now,
Now.
After hitting him, before hitting him,
Yeah.
lots
Yeah.
of hugs.
In between.
yeah, we used to just dig holes, put GI Joes in them. God bless.
Wow.
Who was your favorite GI Joe all time?
Ooh,
I wish I had a Roddy Piper GI Joe.
fuck. I got to have a few.
Take a few,
I got a few. The classic Viper.
of course.
The classic Viper is, and he had the great gun.
Yes.
There was like a M203 grenade launcher on an M16.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, exquisite.
Yes.
Crocmaster 1. Oh, all fucking time. Crocmaster 1.
Came with a crocodile.
On a fucking spiked leash.
You have a guy who can control crocodiles.
I don't even know if that, like, on his card on the back, his thing was he tried to start a security agency where he would come and put crocodiles in your backyard or something.
We need to see that.
And Cobra's like, get this guy a job right now.
Yeah.
So,
God.
Great Tetris, Storm Shadow, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Junkyard and Mutt.
Crazy. When Joe goes good guy, that guy, it means it's a good guy. I mean, for Joe to love a good guy.
He's got to be the best.
Bringing
guy.
it. He's
like,
bringing it.
white meat.
Captain
Yes.
America.
And I'm the same with villains.
Captain America, like, that's my good guy.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone in the middle, I don't care.
Right.
And then
Well, at least
Light's
for
the bad
G.I.
guy.
Joe.
You have to be the purest of light.
For G.I. Joe's, pretty much Joe got Cobra, I got the good guys.
Yeah.
It's just how he rolled.
Very few good guys made
So
the cut.
yin yang.
But Junkyard and Mutt, because he had a Rottweiler. So sick.
Anything with an
yeah.
animal.
Yeah, anything. Except for Law and Order. I didn't want him.
Because he was like clearly, they sold so many of the other G.I. Joes of, what's his name, because he came with a dog. They're like, we got to do another dog guy.
And I was like a German Shepherd, and I just wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Snake Eyes with Timber.
Well, that's a great move. No. Yes, Snake Eyes with Tim.
That was like, I think that might have been my first wolf.
Wow.
Actually,
That's where it comes
you
from.
want to know where the wolf
Of course
thing
it is.
started?
Of course it was your
I'll
first
tell you
wolf.
exactly where the wolf thing started.
What?
Okay.
Gamork from the Neverending Story scared the shit out of me.
Oh.
And then The Legend of Natty Gann. That movie, the chick was like
Wow.
running back to find her parents, and she went to like a mining town,
Mhm.
and they had like she found a wolf that they were trying to make fight dogs, and she like kept the wolf, and I was like, I need a fucking wolf,
Yeah.
and I got real into wolves.
That's when it clicked.
Then we became the wolf.
Yeah, and here we are.
I will go with my guys if you don't mind.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. Go.
I got to say there's a few. The first one, of course, was Maverick, who's just some
Maverick.
random fucking guy from
Yeah.
Battle Force 2000.
Battle Force 2000
Which everyone in Battle Force 2000
died.
was murdered by Cobra in the comic book.
They got blown up,
Blown up. Just every one of them is dead.
and the best was on the card. They referred to their death as utterly smeared. Was on the trading card.
Yes, utterly smeared.
Utterly smeared. Like, Jesus Christ!
Was utterly smeared.
Like, this is and then the card was made like a memorial card. Like anyone who died, he got like this
Wow.
little banner around the frame. Like, oh, this guy died on the back. It's like
Jesus.
this dude got fucked up.
Like
This
they had
team
to,
was
they
made
s-
into a pancake.
His
Like,
wife got
jeez.
his teeth. Like it's
Yeah.
like Jesus.
And like it was all from the comic too, where it was like this was like at the
Larry
end of a
Hannah
comic
going
thing.
crazy.
Larry Hama lost his goddamn mind. So like this was the end of like the comic book thing where there was like they just launched a massive invasion of Cobra Island, and I think Cobra Commander was like letting Serpentor's team fight and then he blew up the whole fucking island.
Yes.
And
My
people just
God.
got wiped out.
He buried people
Quick
under
kick.
rim. Quick.
Quick
I love
kick.
Quick Kick. One
Got
of my
fucking.
favorites.
Who was like hey, it's the happy Asian dude who does karate fantastic. No, he got murked.
He was murked by Cobra. Actually, I think
I'm
Maverick might be
sweating.
the only one who didn't die. I think, or maybe that's just what you told
There
me.
was Dodger. You
Well,
like you were a
Dodger was my
Dodger guy,
favorite.
too.
Dodger was my favorite, not Maverick. It was Dodger. Dodger, who's just a random guy who became like my avatar for G.I. Joe.
Of course.
Like I don't know what his real story was. He
an
was me.
He was an extremely G.I. Joe looking G.I. Joe.
He had a weird helmet.
He had like a helmet and
Like a
camouflage
cummerbund?
vest. Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I don't think he
Anything
had a
that could be
cummerbund.
easily made into a toy accessory, like he had.
Yeah.
all
No, he
over.
looked soldiery. Like some G.I. Joes got weird. Like Chuckles had like a Hawaiian shirt on.
That's my number 2.
There was like there's
I
some
love
other
Chuckles.
fucking. You were a Chuckles guy.
Chuckles had a Hawaiian shirt and two pistols, and he jumped on a Cobra fucking helicopter and threw the guy off.
Yeah.
And took the helicopter.
Like I think it was Miami Vice was like
Yes.
popular at the time. Like we need one of those.
Yeah.
Like let's get a Don
He was
Johnson
like
on
an
this fucking team.
undercover cop guy.
And they were selling so many G.I. Joes. The approval was, oh, he's got a gun? Cool, get him in there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the sketch, is just trying to reenact the creator's room of
They
G.I.
had-
Joe figures.
Remember when they
Big
made
Lob.
Big Lob? Oh, the basketball player.
He's a basketball
Holy
player.
shit. Big Lob.
He showed up to military training in basketball shorts and a jersey.
In the
Oh my
movie.
God. In the
movie.
And then Sergeant Slaughter was training him.
Yeah.
That's when we got Tunnel Rat.
And
Oh,
Jenks. Tunnel
one of
Rat's
the
my favorite.
best good guys. Tunnel
Tunnel
Rat.
Rat's one of my favorites.
So sick.
We go Dodger. God, who? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't.
You
have to
were a
do my
Tunnel
thing.
Rat guy.
Love Tunnel Rat. Love Quick Kick. It's just hard to be like all of my favorite people were murdered.
Didn't you like Night? What was the guy with the big goggles? You liked him.
Target.
No.
There was a guy Target who was my favorite villain. He was a.
Was it Nightlight? Was that a guy?
Oh no!
He had like
Yes,
goggles.
he's my favorite
and
guy of all time.
That was your guy.
He was the sniper.
Yeah.
Yes, low light.
Low
He
light.
had goggles. His new figure comes with a fucking sniper rifle you put together in a
brief.
case.
It comes with like a briefcase.
Wow.
Oh, this guy was sitting out there in a tree just fucking
waiting.
popping heads like
Oh,
from 100 yards.
he was a sicko.
Low light.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Love low
Remember
light.
that guy that was just Chuck Norris? Was it Ambush? Was that his name?
That was the guy who said survival.
Yeah.
He's also
Outback. Was it Outback?
Outback.
He was just Chuck Norris.
He had a shirt that said
He
survival.
had a white T-shirt and cargo pants. He said, "Let's fucking do this."
Yes. How great would this show be?
Yeah.
How great would G.I. Joe? There's so many great rich characters.
It's so great how like
You gotta,
strict
like,
they
lean
are
into
with the uniforms in the military. Like you got to be immaculate.
But you're
But
not
if you
G.I.
get
Joe.
to the epitome, if you get to GI Joe, show up in your fucking pajamas. We're gonna call you Sleepy, and you're gonna fucking like kill people in their beds. It don't fucking matter. It don't fucking matter.
We got our clip.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call you.
it don't fucking matter. Yeah.
Oh God! Write down a
I've
timestamp.
got it,
That'll be our
Oh,
Instagram
that's so
post.
funny. That's so
Oh
funny.
my God! Yeah.
Like
G.I.
some of those
See, it's
sweet
like, this thing
fuckers.
always pissed me off. Right? Get Marvel the fucking rights back to GI Joe. Right? Then
Well,
you have. Hang on.
so
let me
Hasbro bought
tell you
'em?
this. Well, yeah. Well, let me just tell you what you have to fucking do. You get Nick Fury. Right? You have
Yep.
Nick Fury's
Yep.
like, how are we going to handle this new rogue section of Hydra, which is literally run by Cobra Commander? Well, then he's going to call in his task force, the Joes. And you fucking combine the Commandos and the Joes and Cobra and Hydra.
Nick Fury says we need a team of non-superheroes.
Yes.
Because is something gonna go wrong? Us regular folks gonna need our friggin' dudes.
We need a goddamn Snake Eyes.
We need a Snake Eyes.
We need a motherfucking ninja to take out
the
the hand.
the Arashikage versus the fucking hand.
Oh, I'm
Come
best.
on!
I'm
Oh,
coming in my
Good
life.
thing my crotch is not showing.
Oh, the erections
Woo.
are everywhere. Oh,
With
yeah.
that sick brick fucking logo.
Let me tell you one of the greatest things of all time.
Okay, tell me.
One of the greatest things of all time was I had I didn't buy it, but I did want it. It is a fucking Sky Striker plane. That was just a classic
The
G.I.
F-16.
Joe F-16 plane.
Right.
Right? That was painted like fucking... Who's the Transformer?
Starscream?
Starscream.
Ooh.
They did a Starscream G.I. Joe Comic-Con exclusive.
hard.
Fucking unbelievable.
Hard.
G.I. Joe crossover Transformers. What a cream.
Oh.
What a creamsicle. Give it to me. I love it.
They
Anyway.
did the tunes. They did the comics.
They should have done it in I don't know. I would love to see GI Marvel just take the rights to GI Joe, put him in the comics, let Nick Fury be in there,
Yeah.
let Duke be in there.
You
The
gotta-
movies
you gotta-
were
Let
almost
them be
good.
one of the multiverses. It's just G.I. Joe.
No, they've been. That's the thing with GI Joe is they're a clandestine. They've been working deep cover for so long that
Yeah.
it all was always happening.
Yeah,
You
like
just
they were
couldn't
like
talk about it.
like an offshoot of Shield that they don't know they're an offshoot of Shield.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Kinda
it was
cool,
always
kinda cool.
the jugglers have been handling. That's what I think.
Yeah,
The
the
jugglers, I think,
jugglers.
are the ones who worked with them. Oh, can I take one more GI Joe thing and then we'll
No,
go
no.
into whatever we were supposed to talk about 100 different.
We
things.
have 15 minutes.
Well, this is the GI Joe episode. We can
We're
do this.
going long.
Yeah, we are.
My favorite GI Joe vehicle of all time, and you will back this. Besides the Tomahawk, was the Mobile Command Center.
The tackle box.
Yeah.
It was a goddamn
I
tackle
had
box.
that.
Yeah,
It was everybody had.
they
that.
issued
had
it
it,
to
right,
people.
Yeah, you just got it.
It was
Yeah.
just so much fun.
The tackle
It was like
box.
it would open like a tackle box. Had a little prison. You
The
could put your
prison was
guys
the
in.
best part because you put
Best
them in, you go,
part.
guess what? You're fucked, and you go, boo boo boo, and then they're just in solitary in a hole, like fucked. I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh god. Oh yeah. All right.
Such good.
So that's on GI Joe.
We went longer on G.I. Joe than I thought we would.
I could talk.
This is great.
I can do a GI Joe podcast.
Well,
yeah.
this is your moment.
I mean, I could talk about GI Joe all day.
Yeah.
I guess if you don't know GI Joe, this episode is probably like, well, I might as well. But
Old dudes are losing their shit right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But if you're into GI Joe,
They're
you're
screaming, going,
yes.
"What about
yeah.
nunchucks or
Yeah.
whatever?" Remember when they just made ninjas?
Yeah,
We-
totally.
They're like, Snake Eyes, get your own team together. It was like Bushido.
yeah.
And that dude that just had like a screen over his face, or was that Bushido?
That was like slice, dice.
They weren't even trying.
Yeah.
Slice, dice,
Didn't
mince, puree.
Dude,
like
these
it
guys
was
were high out of their fucking minds.
that.
That's what I'm saying. I would
Green
love.
light and everything.
They were like, Larry, we need 84 more ninjas. He's like, fuck. All right, here, slice, dice, chop, ninja star, karate guy. I don't know.
Slam, jam.
Mosh
Billy.
pit. Yeah.
Remember Billy?
Billy?
Billy was like Cobra Commander's son or brother who took over for Cobra Commander.
Oh, he had the silver and
He had the
blue. Like,
silver.
that was a weird outfit.
Yeah, and then I think literally, like, I think that's the people who followed him. Cobra Commander was like, "Oh, you didn't follow the real Cobra Commander, even though he didn't tell you." It
They
wasn't the real
killed his
one?
ass, didn't
You're
they?
all dead. Yeah, it was awesome. It was
Also,
pretty
how
dope.
fucking hot was Baroness?
How do we not bring up
Oh.
Road Pig?
Well, listen, we'll do a Dreadnoks episode. Okay?
Baroness
I
is
think
too
we,
dirty.
I think we
Baroness
know
is filthy.
next episode will be just G.I.
So
Joe.
hot.
Filthy. You ever see Art Adams draw Baroness? Unless you have
Oh,
time
yeah.
allotted to rip your dick off, don't. Because that, first of all, Art Adams loves him some titties.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I
Love
can't
a
talk about
horny
it.
artist.
Back to the oh god. Back to the Dreadnoks. Most underrated Dreadnok, Naugahyde with a fucking warthog. I think
yeah.
he was one of the last Dreadnoks. He had he was a smuggler. Like he killed the
Yeah.
animals you liked.
Yeah.
He had like a leopard skin vest. He had like the
Yeah.
hat, like the Australian hat. He had like a weird pirate mustache and a fucking warthog as a pet.
Yeah, he had shoes made out of mutt.
Yeah, out of puppies. Like he was the guy. Like he killed the Dalmatians. Like he
Yeah.
got them.
I love
Yeah.
it. What a dick move.
What a
I'm
dick.
trying to think who else was just like some of my favorites. God damn, that was great.
So many.
They
good
had
ones.
all their vehicles were like there's a it was a Jeep with the windows ripped out.
Oh yeah.
Who was the guy? He worked for Destro.
The Iron Grenadiers.
Yeah,
That was Destro's gang.
And I was like, I think his name was Overkill or something. He was
Overkill.
weird.
Yeah.
And he had like that weird motorcycle gold thing.
Didn't he have like a cyborg arm or some shit?
Bullshit. I love Destro had his own group for a while, and everyone was like a little too over the top.
Remember who was the guy who had like a hypnotizing shield?
That Crystal Ball. I think his name was Crystal Ball.
The worst.
Yeah.
He sucked.
Yeah, he would
Oh,
hypnotize you.
Remember the bird guy? There was a bad guy who was like dressed like a vulture. He had
Yes,
like
you
a
know.
fucking feathery
He
cape.
looks like the guy from Rick and Morty.
Oh, Birdman. Oh, Bird Person. Bird Person.
He sucked
great.
too.
Yeah, they had a couple like, well, all right, no one's getting this. This figure ain't moving.
Yeah. They're like,
That's a peg warmer.
no one, yeah. No one wants him.
Yeah.
I love how they were just.
But I tell you what.
they were just peppering the field with any type of person to
Yeah.
see what would stick.
I tell you what. If right now they did like a convention Raptor, if they did like a convention exclusive of Raptor, like perfectly
Who's
sculpted,
Raptor?
the bird guy.
Oh, his name was Raptor? Oh,
Or
I didn't know.
yeah,
they were-
like if they did a convention exclusive of him
Yeah.
and his fucking shit, it would be sold out in 3 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Because people, you hated him when you were a kid. Because that was the shit like your aunt, like I got you a G.I. Joe
Yeah,
for your
yeah.
birthday. You open up and you go,
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks. I hate it.
Thanks, Grandma. You never know the good ones to get.
Why did you just ask? I would have just said, nothing that looks like a bird.
Did you grab anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on sale, honey. Thanks. Thanks. That's how much you care.
That's what they did. They would do, if they did like a New York Comic Con, there's like Raptor, Crystal Ball, like all the fucking shitheads
yeah,
that
the
no one wanted.
schmucks.
People would lose their minds.
If they were, if they
People
were
would
like
be stabbing
Funko
each
Pops,
other.
if they were
Yeah.
like Funko Pops,
Oh.
they would lines around the door for these like Goon
Oh.
Squad GI Joes.
What I loved about G.I. Joe, what they would do is, if they had a character they didn't necessarily like that much, like, oh, Hawk's not getting a lot of play. You get a guy in the back room who's like, oh, he's not? Well, I'm putting him in a spacesuit and giving him a fucking rocket pack.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, whoa, man, I love this guy now.
Yeah.
They just level him up.
Come back hard.
There was a guy who had that. He was a villain. He had I think his name was Maggot. I think he drove the Maggot. He came with like a Rocketeer helmet, and it looked like a bug.
Yeah.
That guy was
Wait, didn't
awesome.
he drive the bug?
He drove, not the bug, he drove the Maggot, I think. I think his name was a Maggot.
The Maggot.
Something like that. It was like some crazy
Cobra.
shit.
Cobra just had like fucking like 16-year-old goths
Ugh.
naming their vehicles and shit. It's like, this
Yeah.
is the bat, and this is the fucking rat skin. This is the snake fist.
and this is the I hate you, Dad.
And
Yeah.
Cobra's going, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Grandma. Thanks for getting me Globulus.
20. Oh,
The guy you can't stand.
you can't. You could. He's like, we're gonna give him a posable snake tail that didn't pose, so he was
Didn't
just like
pose.
bouncing around like a fucking fruity ass ice cream
He
cone.
was like those. He was like a glowworm.
Oh, he sucked. But Nemesis Enforcer,
Unbelievable. Worth
hard,
the 3-pack. Worth
hard.
paying. And the Ant Soldier he came with.
The Ant Soldier.
He
yeah.
was cool. Nemesis Enforcer was
20.
awesome.
How about this? 2019. Okay. Who is the celebrity figure that gets made? I'll tell you right now. Cobra, Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson is on Cobra.
Let me do the next.
Right?
G.I. Joe?
G.I.
You
Joe.
definitely give it to The Rock.
God damn it.
Oh my God! Immediately.
I'm sorry, I'm incorrect. He already has a G.I. Joe figure.
No fucking way.
He did, yes, because from the G.I. Joe movie, he was played Roadblock. They
He was
made
in
the
the second
figure, and
one.
he's got his own.
Yeah, but that doesn't
But he's
count.
not counting as The Rock.
Blister pack, 4-inch guy, painted background, The Rock as
Streaming
The
it.
Rock.
Yeah.
Also,
course.
John Cena.
Joe, over here, yes.
You tell me John Cena?
John Cena's figure completely clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Cena's
I'm not
figure.
proud. I'm
Yeah.
not proud.
Why?
That
That was
Thank
fantastic.
you.
John Cena could get a figure. I love that
Oh.
wrestling and G.I. Joe ran so tight.
Yeah. I like they were like this.
Yeah.
Like
It was the same thing.
sorry.
From the
Yeah.
beginning. From the
Yeah.
beginning. It
Yeah.
was like overlapping. They're like, yeah, you got some guy with a flag, bring him in.
Yeah, sure.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, what doesn't G.I. Joe? I want to say he was.
That's the thing
See,
I don't understand.
Coco
4x4
Coco
specialist.
Beware deserves to be a G.I. Joe.
He
The
deserves
parody has a
He
parody.
deserves a lot of
Parody.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
Just have him come in.
With
He
that,
deserves to be alive.
with that. Oh,
Hard.
Ouch.
That was heavy.
Yeah, we have good times.
But you don't
Let's
see like
go.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, 4x4 specialist
Oh, absolutely.
with a 4x4, and that's it.
Yeah.
He's running the battle, no shirt on, blue underwear. Oh!
So here's my
Just
question.
beat some guy with a fucking head.
So here's my question. Something
Just
I
put a
didn't
nail in
understand.
it, and then
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
Did Sgt Slaughter? He had to have started as a wrestler, and they said, "Fuck it, make him a." He didn't start as the cartoon, and then they found a guy, I guess, who looked.
No,
exactly
No,
he
he
was
was a
He
wrestler.
was a wrestler first. It was around the time where, like, wrestling was like cross promoting like crazy.
Yeah.
And
This
then
was, yeah,
it just,
blowing
it
up.
just
This is the
worked. It was
Rocket
Hogan.
wrestling era.
It was like Hogan was the
Oh.
one who was just like, brother, we should be in this. We should be. Sergeant Slaughter, he could be a good guy in this. This is
Yeah.
how you get him over. And where everything was a pitch on how to get them over in wrestling. He's like, here's what you do, brother. You get Sergeant Slaughter to be a hero for G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
He comes back. He's for America. And Vince is like, I fucking love it. And then that's how they did it.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
That's my question. How come Cobra didn't get Gravedigger and the Joes didn't get Bigfoot?
It was this close to happening. I guarantee
monster
it.
trucks.
Fucking Flint just fucking whipping Bigfoot and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Friggin' Road Pig and Big Boa just got engraved. They're like, we're gonna race for victory or whatever the fuck.
Flint, who gave away G.I. Joe's secrets to get laid
Oh,
in the movie. Remember that? He took
bought
took
it, like-
Zorana
yeah.
into a fucking G.I.
Okay.
Joe military base.
But to this day, Zorana is my perfect woman.
Oh, she is
Oh,
something.
what a
Oh, that's the kind of
friggin'
filth you
piglet.
would deserve.
Oh, I
you
love
would
her.
date.
You
Oh, anything. I would go. The secrets, all the secrets. You want the passwords? Yeah, sure. Here you go,
Get
sweetheart.
in there.
Oh, with that
Have 'em all.
fucking cut pink hair, and she's just calling me a piece of shit. Oh, spit in my mouth. I love you. Wait, what?
God.
Cerebro.
Yeah,
Cerebro.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a great
Nice.
podcast. If
Yes.
you love G.I. Joe, this episode.
God, I wonder
Yeah,
if Art
this
Adams
is-
ever drew Serena.
This is a bolt of lightning directly to the head of your penis.
Who were the rest? There was Zorana. There was a bunch. The whole family was involved.
Yeah, there's Zorana, Zartan, and then there was a
Zanzibar. He came later.
but he was like a pirate. Zorana had a brother.
But Zanzibar was part of the family. He was a cousin.
Zanzibar, he was a pirate though. He was like a pirate dreadnought.
Yes, but he was also. I'm talking about. He was part of the Zartan family that starts with a Z.
But there was another one
Yes.
before that. It was Zartan, and then it was I don't know if there
Zangar?
was his
Zuzabu?
niece. It was something with a Z.
Zuzabu.
But it was Zorana, and then her like brother.
yeah, Zartan, Zorana.
You keep saying yeah, but then you don't say the fucking name.
because I have to amp myself up by saying a bunch of things.
So
I gotta look it up. I'm
Right.
looking it up. Jose, you're supposed to look this up.
I was supposed to.
This
Yeah,
is
I
your
know.
job.
God damn it!
you have the fucking
You
laptop.
guys are going so fast.
I'm sorry.
Look, what were the goddamn Zartan's names? There was
Zartan.
Zartan, Zanzibar, but I don't know why I'm remembering Zanzibar.
I don't
before
think
I remember.
Zanzibar was in the family. I think
He
was
was
just a dreadnought.
He was a Z.
That doesn't.
Yes, he
There's
was a
lots of
cousin.
Z's.
No, but you're not having a guy named Zanzibar in the family, and then he's not. He's part of the family. He drove the skipper, like a skiff of sorts.
A skiff of sort. Yeah, because he was a pirate.
But
Didn't he have like a scimitar or something lame like that?
something weird? Something weird.
He was one of the.
You know who was cool? We're gonna get back to this when Jose finds out the answer. Stalker came with a boat.
Oh, Stalker.
They gave you a boat,
and
with
that
your
was the
figure.
second one. He came with a white canoe.
Awesome.
Oh, he's so cool. The coolest black dude at the time, by far.
Well, I mean,
No, I'm saying for the figures.
Roadblock. You're gonna give him over Roadblock? I don't want to get into race. Who's
Did you
Yeah,
cooler.
did you want a list of all the Dreadnoks?
Give me. I want to see the names of them.
So
that with
the
Zs.
Dreadnoks you got Zartan, Zartana,
Zartan.
Zartan,
Zorana.
Zorana, Xandar,
Xandar.
That was
it.
his name.
Zanya.
Zanya. Yes.
Wait,
she's
who's
the,
Zanya?
She's the daughter. She's got fucking cornrows. She's newer.
Then
Oh,
you have
okay.
Burnout, Buzzer, Chop, Shop,
The guy he had the machine gun with the chainsaw.
Crusher.
That was
Which I'm
Buzzer.
gonna be honest, a machine gun more effective than a chainsaw machine gun.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that chainsaw went through everything. Like they were cutting
Badass.
through tanks with that fucking.
Yeah,
thing.
I would dare to say it was probably adamantium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was the thing. Like they were just like meth heads from the desert, and Cobra Commander's like, "What if I just dumped a few $1 million into your weapons?" And they were like, "Can I have a chainsaw to cut you anything?" He's like, "Yes, you can." The other guy's like, "Can I have like a big spiky scissor on the?" Yes. Yes!
You
Whatever
can't.
you want. We got a whole fucking lab back there.
You guys are dirt cheap.
And the scientist is like, Cobra Commander, the thing we have for Split Nation. No! Give these crazy guys whatever they want. I love
Here's
this
what I
whole
want
energy.
you to do. It's in the movie.
Yeah.
It's in the movie.
Yes.
It's your weapon.
Yes.
It's your weapon.
Yeah. They're
Here's what I want you to do. You want a chainsaw gun? Go talk to my friend with the one eyeglass, no shirt on. He's Dr. Mindbender. He's going to make whatever you want.
Also, yeah, because Destro was like a weapons man. Destro, just whatever.
built
Destro
this.
was just like, Jesus, yeah, man, whatever. Because he's like, he's my number one customer. I got to give him whatever he wants. The Dreadnok tank, which was like the front end of a Pontiac Firebird,
Yes.
put on like the middle of a Jeep. It was like, and you were like, yeah, this is exactly what it was. It was Mad Max.
Yeah, it was
It's like,
awesome.
I'm pretty sure they just had
It
Mad
was-
Max action figures that they never got made, like painted pink and purple, and we're gonna give it to the fucking GI Joes.
Yes.
Wow.
There was-
Hard.
Road Pig was one of the best.
And that
He
car
has
had the
a
driver.
cinder block with a stick.
Road
What?
the driver of that vehicle was cool as shit. Like he had like a fucking
I
like
think it was like
bandana.
Bandana, yes. Bandana.
Bandana is the word I'm looking for because that's a real word. Road Pig actually in my comic book, blah 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 blah. Not trying to push it.
Sure.
But the girl character, her outfit is just Road Pig. Like I
that's
just
funny.
made her look like a giant hot bitch with Road Pig.
There's a couple more of these that
Give me some of these.
sound completely fake.
Give me some.
There's Naga High.
Naga
That's the
High.
guy. That's what I said. That's
Yes.
the guy with the leopard
That's
and
his
the
name.
pet
Yeah.
warthog.
It was
He looked
Dre-
like Craven.
The poacher.
He's
the
a
way
poacher.
it's spelled is ridiculous.
But that's
GN,
real.
right?
That's fake.
GNAW.
That's fake.
GAHYDE.
That's a real thing. That's
Naga
fake
hide?
leather. Naga hide is like a
Wow.
plastic made leather that like
Yeah.
Then there's Heart Wrencher.
Ooh,
You gotta be new.
Heartbreaker.
There's
I don't know him.
Machete.
I think he's just.
I think that's Danny Trejo.
I know.
There's Monkey Wrench.
Monkey Wrench.
Monkey
is
Wrench
old
was an
school.
OG.
There's-
He's
yeah.
the driver. Monkey Wrench is the driver
Yes.
of the.
I think he came with a giant monkey wrench.
He probably
He just
did.
hit you with a goddamn
was-
wrench.
Seems very
Yeah.
on brand.
It like it probably like plugged. It plugged into
Yeah.
a backpack and like heated up to 1,000 degrees
Yeah,
or some
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Then there's Ripper.
Ripper.
It's
he
like
Gripper
he
and
had
Jipper.
the giant can opener.
Yep.
He was like it was a gun that had a fucking bottle opener on
Yep.
the thing, and he would just like rip open cars and shit.
God.
then punch
It's like
you.
Road Pig is next, and then they have Rugrat,
Oh, I
He was a
love him.
kid probably.
and then
that'd be cool.
a diminutive dreadlock who wears a large hat and sunglasses. That's Rugrat's complete his bio.
I gotta see him.
It's-
Is there a
it's-
picture?
There's no picture.
It's just
he doesn't even have a link to his own
it's
wiki.
Bobby
page.
Pickles
It's just-
probably grown up. Like shit went south at some
Yeah.
point. He's like,
Then
I'm gonna
there's-
join these fucks.
Then there's Storm Rider.
Oh, he was awesome. Storm Rider's new. He's fucking awesome. He has a bandana on his mouth, covering his mouth all the way down, leather jacket, drives a tricycle motorcycle. Like a
Called
3-wheeled
Doom
motorcycle.
Cycle.
The Doom Cycle.
Oh,
It's awesome.
Dreadnoks were the shit.
Then
man.
there's
And they were all on
there's
meth.
there's
Yeah,
three more.
They were all on meth.
They
They
were
were
all
all
on
selling.
meth.
Dude, you could do a Dreadnoks TV show on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
That's-
make
Maybe
that.
that's how you intro the GI Joes. You
I
start
would
with
say,
them.
yeah. I
Start
mean,
with this like ragtag crazy
what's
bunch
that
of villains.
show on AMC?
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy, man. You just do that.
First of
better.
all, the Sons of Anarchy ain't got shit on the Dreadnoks.
No.
I'm
Not even
saying
close.
Yeah.
it's a better Sons of Anarchy.
I love
Maybe
me
the
some
Mayans.
fucking
But you
Dreadnoks.
got to put Ron Perlman in the Dreadnoks. You make him
Yeah.
whoever.
He's Zartan. Fuck you. Ron
No.
Perlman is Zartan?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Don't say no.
Incorrect.
Not incorrect. Ron Perlman is anything, first of all.
He could, but that changes the character of him, though.
Michael Shannon is Zartan.
You goddamn right. Now you're fucking talking my language.
Great.
You goddamn right. You make him some new Dreadnok who's the older, better guy.
Is
Ron
No,
Perlman's
just
too old.
Zartan. Just make him
No,
Zartan.
I'm saying Michael Shannon, yes.
Oh, right.
I'm saying Ron Perlman, just put him in there.
like an older. Yeah, okay.
how,
No,
can,
yeah.
who
how
cares?
can we shoehorn Mads Mikkelsen into this?
Dude, just give him anybody.
Make him
Anybody.
Raptor.
Make Mads Mikkelsen can be fucking Cobra Commander.
Or
Yeah,
Destro.
yeah.
Destro.
Remember when they made
Is Destro
this
black?
guy?
I always thought Destro was black.
He's from Europe, but it's very implied that he's black. He's got
Very.
a black daughter,
Very.
but I never saw him without his fucking silver helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a Cobra Commander. Yes, Cobra Commander.
It was
That's how he
very
talked.
implied.
But he had
Yeah,
like
he was
his own
implied.
like
Awesome for them.
land in Europe. Like he was European.
He was
of some
like-
kind.
he was
like
hanging out with
he was
Doom.
like their Dr. Doom. Yeah.
and he
Yeah,
was
that's so-
smashing the Baroness.
Yeah.
So great.
Oh.
He really was.
Good for him.
Oh, there's like episodes where like they would be like, yes, and then Cobra would be like, get out of here with that bullshit. Like you'd be like, get out of the room. Yeah, get out of the room, you fools. Oh, that voice. Get out. Yeah, I miss.
So I never yet.
Yeah, Dreadnoks are awesome. Anyway,
Great.
that's gonna wrap us for this episode. Man, thank you for
The name of this
listening.
episode is Zoranis Tits.
I would just say the G.I. Joe episode.
What's Zoranis Tits?
Okay, but we're gonna figure that out.
100% accurate.
I know, but we need
Yes.
clinkability.
Clickable.
If you think people aren't clicking on Zoranis Tits,
No, because
I'm clicking on it and I know what it is.
Banned immediately.
They drop it. I know that I got to be the dickhead because I know what I did with the Rad Dude
The
cast.
fucking fun burglar.
Listen, we have fun on the podcast.
Yes.
I let you ride. We
I'm
didn't
gonna
let
call this-
Jose talk one time this hour.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
apologize.
We get in a thing. We remember
No.
we both went at him. He
was-
He's
that
like, I
was-
can't do two.
I quit.
Too many.
Yeah.
Terrifying. I
When
can't-
we team up,
the combined
It's a
force
lot.
of the Infinity Stones, I can't do.
it never happens.
Um,
Undertaker and Kane. It never happens, but when it does, it's a lot of fun.
Brothers of Destruction.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, I'm calling this the G.I. Joe episode. All right.
Jose, where can we find you on Twitter?
No, fuck your mother.
Hovacane.
I don't know. Yes.
Hovacane.
G.I. Joey Stone.
G.I. Joe Stone.
Hi-oh.
Follow
G.I. Joe.
Follow Cerebros on Twitter.
Cerebros podcast.
And we're going to have a Twitter. Do we have an Instagram yet, Joe?
No. Would you like me to make one?
Yes, make an Instagram for
We're working on
Cerebros.
it. I'm just going to put pictures of Art Adams' Baroness.
Great.
Yeah, do all
Great.
that shit. Tags. We need tags.
Yeah.
We can talk about this off the air.
Yep.
Also, if you don't listen to the Rad Dude cast, check out my other podcast.
Definitely listen to the Rad Dude
Very,
cast.
very funny. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you guys all next week. Bye.
Yep.
All right. Bye.